Previously, as Jinwoo saved Hyun's life by transforming Byung-gu into a shadow soldier. As the Korean hunters departed, Jinwoo stayed behind to clear the remaining ants. Afterward, he reached level 100 and resurrected the Ant King as a shadow soldier, naming him Beru. New characters were introduced, including a Chinese 5-star hunter and 2 potential future enemies, while Jinwoo's father observed them from the shadows. After the Jeju Island raid, Jinwoo honored those who had lost their lives. He then secured permission to open his own guild before stepping into another Red Gate alone. Inside the Red Gate, Jinwoo's shadow soldiers fought against the gate's monsters. He managed to find the boss, and the creature asked him if he was the one who had been killing his people. It remarks with twisted amusement how impressed it is that Jinwoo managed to make it this far, despite having such a small, seemingly fragile body. But that amusement quickly turns to menace. The creature raises its hand and signals to its forces. He had already stationed his minions throughout the area, ready to spring a deadly ambush. But something's wrong. Nothing happens. The creature glances around in confusion. The air stays silent. No allies appear from the shadows. No attack is launched. Just an unsettling quiet. A frown begins to form on the creature's face. Meanwhile, Jinwoo remains still, calm, his gaze fixed firmly on his opponent. Not a trace of panic shows on his face. Then Jinwoo finally speaks. "Call me small again. That's funny." He raises his hand and gives a subtle signal. Suddenly, from the dark edges of the forest, movement stirs. One by one, figures emerge. Shadow soldiers, loyal and fierce, marching out with unwavering purpose. Some drag behind them the severed heads of the enemies fallen. The forest grows darker as the ground begins to fill with Jinwoo's summoned army. Jinwoo, standing tall among his shadows, taunts once more. "Looks like no one from your side made it out." Confusion turns into dread. Then, thud, something hits the creature square in the face. Startled, it reaches up and grabs the object. It's another corpse, one of its own. Eyes wide, the creature lifts its head and sees Jinwoo again, this time surrounded by a vast army, a sea of darkness prepared to devour anything in its path. Panic fully takes over. The creature shouts in desperation, ordering any remaining forces to attack and destroy Jinwoo's army. But Jinwoo remains composed. He calmly gives his order. "Wipe them out." Both sides surge forward, and the battlefield erupts. But from the very first clash, it's clear. The outcome is already decided. Jinwoo's shadow soldiers are faster, stronger, and better organized. They strike with deadly precision, overwhelming the enemy with little